My mom caught my dad with a 16-yo and covered it up. 16 years ago, two of my friends and their mother lived with us during a divorce. At the time, I was 15, and my friends were 14 and 16. One night, I spent time at another friend's house. When I returned the next day, my mom told me she had kicked them out because the 16-year-old tried to make a move on my dad. She spoke harshly about that girl. As I entered my 20s, this incident lingered in my mind. I felt I hadn't learned the full truth, so I reached out to the 16-year-old, who was now in her 20s. When we met up, I saw the pain in her eyes. She shared that she had been in therapy for years because of my dad. She described how he approached her in a way that deeply affected her. They had been drinking on the property and went skinny dipping while my mom was pregnant with my sister. Eventually, they went inside and upstairs, where my mother caught them. I assured her that I supported her if she ever decided to take action. Now that I am in my 30s and have recently become a mother, this situation weighs heavily on my mind. My family still doesn't know I know the truth, and it has ignited a strong sense of anger within me. I feel all the teenage rage that I learned to suppress for so long. If someone were to do that to my daughter, or if I caught my husband in a similar situation, I would not tolerate it. In the past, I found it easy to push these feelings aside, having learned from my parents. But now, as a mother, especially to a daughter, I am filled with a desire for someone to be held accountable for their actions. I worry that if I bring this up with my mom, she would respond with anger and dismissiveness. She might say the past is behind us and urge me to move on, believing that people can change. However, I know he hasn't changed, as recent events have shown his ongoing anger and control issues. He is a classic narcissist who thinks he can do no wrong, and my mother stands by him unquestioningly. This makes me wonder, was the 16-year-old his only victim? If she was, and if he has never victimized anyone else, should that be acceptable? Is this forgivable? I personally feel it is not. I want to share this with my entire family, but I fear they would downplay my concerns and label me as irrational. They've reacted this way before when I called them out on other issues. So here I am, needing to express this. What would you do?